Yo, what's good guys? In this video, it's just going to be a story time about how my last ever sports day went. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. We're going to start from week one. So, week one, it was like, calm regular day, except for the fact that, summer was making its way in. And when I say summer was making its way in, it was making a grand entrance. Like, I'm telling you, this heat was unbearable. This heat was scorching. To the point that, in certain parts of the country, they were letting pupils out early. Now, that's pretty insane because the only time they would let kids out early is like, I don't know, if the flipping apocalypse was going on. Now, my form piece of paper was like being handed out, and they were asking people who was gonna run for sports day. But now, I had it in mind that I really wanted to run for sports day, seeing as it was gonna be my last one. And so I was just thinking in my head, oh, if they was to ask me, then I'm just gonna say yeah. Now, I hear my name being mentioned, and I look over to my left and I see like two of my friends writing my name down, and they asked if I wanted to do it. It was 200 meters. I was like, oh, why not then? So yeah, I found out I'm running the 200 meters. Now, thing is with me, even whether I'm running or I'm not running, hearing the very essence, like just feeling the very essence of sports day, it gets my stomach, like my stomach begins to churn. Like, I don't know, like I feel sick, and I don't know why, because like I don't know, sports day is meant to be fun, sports day is meant to be like, a good time, but every time I've heard of sports day, my stomach just starts to ache. I think it's just like the fear. I said, why not? But little did I know that would come back to haunt me later. Alright, now week two. Week two was the beginning of assessment week. Now, the teachers had already explained how it's gonna go down. As long as we're doing coursework or as long as we're doing revision, nobody's getting into trouble. But for some reason, I was thinking in my head it was gonna be like some kind of like military kind of operation where like if you breathed in the wrong direction you get slammed out. But to be honest, it was kind of chill. The only problem was you couldn't do any work. Well, in my opinion, I couldn't do any work because of the unbearable heat. When I mean unbearable heat, I'm talking about balls wet weather. Like, I'm talking about torrid weather. Yeah, torrid. I'm using big words now. Torrid weather. Okay, I couldn't revise. I couldn't do nothing. Okay, because of the flipping heat. And I think it was like hottest recorded temperature during that week. It was unbearable. I couldn't do anything. So one afternoon, I'm like just chilling after doing some work, just taking a break. And then I see the teacher walking around the common room with a piece of paper in her hand and a pen. I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's just like checking to see if people are here or if she's doing like the register, until she comes to me. And then she asks me, yo, just coming to make sure that you're doing sports day. I heard you're running the 200 meters. Can I check you down for that? Yes, miss. So yeah, it was a checklist to see the people who were running, and immediately she finished saying sports day. I could still, that sinking feeling, like the kind of feeling where you get when you're in trouble or something and you can feel the sinking feeling at the pit of your stomach. I felt that, and I was like, oh man, what have I just signed myself up to? So the next day, I'm thinking, how am I gonna run 200 meters? But then on the other hand, I'm thinking, oh wait, 200 meters is a cinch. I can run that. But then I forget, it's a cinch for everyone except for me. So later that day, I asked my friend if he can help like practice running with me. So we go down to the bottom field. He shows me the distance of 200 meters, and here's how it went.
1, go. Just try and finish the race. Just finish it, that's fine. Just finish it. Don't stop. Don't f up. Go. You're nearly dead. Do not stop. Go. Alright, you're done. God.
So, yeah, I was really out of breath. I think before I reached 70 meters, I collapsed because I could not do it. I was like, dang, 200 meters is that far. Now, you guys may be thinking 200 meters is not that far. I can run that in 10 seconds. I can run that in 12 seconds or something. Well, for me, it's kind of far, innit? The same Friday of that week too, me and another friend, we go on like a run. That's the first time I've been on like a proper run. We did 2.57 kilometers, you know, and on the app Strava, it said I did it in 31 minutes, but it's definitely longer because of like the checkpoints and because I forgot to stop recording. Now, I felt very happy with myself because, you know, that's the first time I've been on like a proper run, and the fact that I did that distance, I felt pretty good about myself, you know. I could feel my stamina building up. And other things I did is that like a physical activity. Anytime I felt tired, I would still keep going. Now, week 3 comes around. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I haven't done anything like, you know, in terms of training, in terms of like sprinting and stuff. I'm trying to keep myself mentally prepared because the day is coming and I can feel the fear building up because, you know, it's sports day. And that feeling in my stomach was getting worse and worse and worse. Now, Thursday arrives. I'm thinking, oh, should I try jogging or something? So many things are going through my head. What should I do? Yeah, all I did was pray that I just don't want to humiliate myself, you know. I don't want to like stop mid-race. My friend was telling me like I shouldn't even focus on getting first, second or third. I should just focus on not stopping at all. And I was behind that because if I stopped, it would have been so much worse than even coming last. So Friday comes around. Everybody's like excited, but you know, everyone's beating the drum, you know, for our house. And the races go by. I think they did the longest races first, so like 1.5, yeah, 1500, 800, 400. Then they say year 12, 200 boys. Oh man, the fear is just like, at that point the fear has probably gained sentience. My legs are shaking as I'm walking to like the bench because we had to sit on the bench while we waited for like the other houses to like do their races, like their own 200. So as they say, oh, year 12 boys, go forward. I didn't want to move forward, I wanted to move back, you know, but I still keep moving forward. I had to wear 2 shirts as well. That's why I had to wear 2 shirts, because if I wore 1 shirt and I'm running, I knew it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I'm not trying to see people. I'm not trying to have people see me like jiggling about, you know. So I had to wear 2 shirts, one for extra protection underneath. Now, it's now our turn. We walk up to the tracks. She was explaining the rules to us. She had like popsicles, and whoever drew, like, you know, we had to draw numbers from it, and whatever number we drew, that's the track lane that we'd be on. I drew number 5 out of 9. So bang on in the middle. I go into the track. My legs are shaking, like my legs are like shivering. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see a cartoon character in ice when they're like, that's how my legs was. The deputy head DJ is like, oh, your marks, Guess it. Pah! Everyone's running. False start. Oh man. Everyone has to come back. Now, thing is that I won't mention the name of the guy, but he's a friend of mine. This guy, like, oh, like, it makes me sad because, I mean, everyone was telling me, oh, he was the only one that I had a chance of beating because of his height. Mind you, this guy is 6'8". So, but like, because of his height, people are saying, oh, he's slow, like he's not athletic, he's slow. I asked him on Thursday, yo, are you trying to like do a practice race? He's like, don't worry. He said something along the lines like, don't worry, you'll see it tomorrow. I'm like, I thought in my head, this guy is definitely planning something. Like, this guy's like conserving his energy. Like, when you see somebody in the content like, oh, you haven't seen my final form yet, that's like completely how he was acting. I'm like, oh man. So the second time they call us back, they're like, on your marks, that's it. What? Hold on, I'm gonna show the video.
Maybe I need to film him. I need to film him.
Go on, Joel.
Go on, Joel.
Oh no. He's not even in frame.
This is right, Joel. Go on, Joel.
Let's go, big foot.
Alright, so as you can see, everyone's running. I'm getting overtake. So I'm the last one left. Started at the beginning. No, it started like, I don't know. It started just before like a curve. I'm running. I look to my left. I see this 6'8" guy with this. Mind you, this guy is in jeans. He is hustling me in jeans. I'm trying to be like, huss. I see this guy. He's like, huss. Bah! 3 of my steps was one of his. And I'm seeing this guy hustling me down. He passes me, he overtakes me quickly, bro. I end up running out of, like, the cameraman that was like recording the race, my friend. He ended up recording me out of frame because of how slow I was. But I ended up finishing the race, though I came dead last. But hey man, I ended up finishing the race. And what the one that I did in week 2, when I collapsed and stuff, I did that in 1 minute and 40 seconds, which is outrageous. But this time it was 40 seconds. That's how long it took me to do 200. 40 seconds, 78 milliseconds. So you know what? I'm proud of myself because I shattered my limits. I did that. I shattered my limits, man. And you know, I like to thank God as well because you know I prayed about it and it happened. And yeah, I thanked my friends and the rest of the day went smoothly. It didn't really like bother me that I came last. All I was happy about is that I did not stop and I kept on finishing till the end, you know. Now I'm not going to do something cringy, but I'm going to do something cringy. In life, you should never stop. Just keep going until you reach the end, okay? The more you stop, the longer it's going to take for you to reach the finish line. You must always make sure that you keep going. No matter what you go through, you must make sure that you keep pushing. Otherwise, you're never going to see the end. Alright, thank you. Like and subscribe.